Which one of your teammates would be the best person to follow on social media?
One of my teammates.
Who's the most lit? Like, who
Most lit teammate. Talking about AAU or schoolball?
Either.
Either. Ooh, that's kind of hard. My most lit teammate will either be Teray, who are the center, and I am Teray _ something like that, or it'll be my boy from Lincoln, Antoine, which is official Antoine. My name is Arthur Weston Jr., attend Lincoln College Preparatory Academy, graduating class of 2019.
Where you from in the city?
Kansas City, Missouri, South Side.
Southside, like Southside 60s? Southside?
Basically the
Okay.
60s, yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm from.
Basically
I'm from
the
the
60s.
60s. So, I love that area over there.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So what's your favorite food spot over there?
I have to go with Jim's. Jim's is
Fat
definitely,
burger?
most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely Jim's. I'm always down for a triple cheeseburger, onion rings, pick up a James lemonade, something like that.
Best player you seen growing up in the city?
That's tough. From my generation, from what I know, it'll have to be Pierre. That's from what I know, Pierre Adamo, Dominique Johnson, or Pierre. I mean, those two was just dominating.
Pierre and Damo.
Yeah. Damo big brother was decent too, but I had to give it to those two as far as dominating every aspect on offense and defense. Just having that killer mentality to go out and compete against outer city schools and just take it all in as facing adversity.
So, what made you start playing basketball?
Well, before I called it hooping, what made me start playing basketball was I had a cousin who passed away about 4 or 5 years ago. It was actually after summer camp. I got in the car. I was with my mother. She was like, "Guess what?" It was like one of the slightest ideas. I'm thinking it's something exciting, something shocking. She told me that my cousin Braxton had passed away. I didn't know how to take it. I didn't have an appetite. I didn't have nothing, but I knew I wasn't exactly the best athlete at the time because I was into baseball. I was into football at the time, but I was like, it was just shocking to see him in a casket for the first time, and he was buried with like a Chicago Bulls jersey in his casket. It just stuck with me, and I was like, since Braxton can't make it anymore, I guess I will with this basketball stuff. And from there on, I didn't consider it basketball anymore. I considered it hooping because I knew for a fact that he played with Mocan. He was well known to be one of the young killers, young people with that mindset that he'll go above and beyond with everything. So that's when I really started playing basketball.
How much older was he than you?
A year. He'll be 18 this year.
Oh man, so y'all was close.
Yes, sir.
Wow. All right, so of course you looked up to your cousin.
Yes, sir.
He made you start playing the game, so you really didn't take it serious until after that.
Not one bit. That's when I started taking it serious.
So what was your first love?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Definitely baseball.
Baseball, you get the most money.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
So do you still play baseball?
Nah, I don't even trip out with baseball anymore. I look at it as if it's boring now. Kind of just fell in love with basketball.
Okay, cool. So far, 2018, what's your summer regimen been like?
Been pretty good. Basketball. Other than that, help around the house, just trying to get better every day. Help out in the community because it's not a lot of young kids doing that. Everybody feel like they have to be gangsters or have to be tough, but I always tell people if I see them in the gym or something, be safe because you never know, like in this generation, what could happen or who's on the news next. So I always stay in the gym, stay around like a church type scenery, stay in school, catch up on my work, do anything possible to just improve myself.
Okay. What's your favorite kicks to hoop in?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm a shoe fanatic, but as far as hooping goes, I believe the Air Jordan Retro 10s is my favorite.
10s?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I see you post those Jordans, those one Jordans.
Those 12s.
Tell me about the 12, man.
Well, I have a friend named Gabe. artistic friend. Been knowing him since 2nd grade. One of the better artists I know around the city. He takes it very seriously. So basically, I told him, I said, look, the shoes are done for. Just draw something on them. So he asked me, he said, what's meaningful to you? So obviously I told him Braxton. I had to put my mom's initials. I put a tiger on there for Lincoln Prep. A rocket, because I believe that anytime you can take off, because you know, being in the back seat and playing the back row so on, I feel like your time will eventually come if you grind, because whatever you do in the dark comes to the light. I also had an eye on there, drawn on there, because I believe no matter what you're doing, somebody's always watching you. So I mean, it was just like different beliefs that I had, and he just put it in an artistic way onto a shoe.
Fire, bro. You got an Instagram or anything? Shout your boy out.
Yes, sir. Follow my boy Gabe.Angelo on Instagram, or Wavy Poppy Art.
Wavy Poppy Art.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
Best advice you've received?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Best advice I received would have to be from Coach Calvin. I'm pretty sure everybody know his 2 sons, Ishmael and Ahmad. Basically, I used to play with the Hawks, and we always be at the Greg. And one thing he told me is that adversity can only be a good thing. And I take that with school. I take that with life challenges. I take that with basketball. Anything. I take it on a video game as if I'm getting better. It just carries me a long way in life. It continues to do so to this day. I just know that adversity is something you face regardless of what you're trying to become, or what you're trying to do, and how you're trying to succeed in life. So I believe that adversity can only embrace the type of character that you want to be and who you truly are.
Which one of your teammates would be the best person to follow on social media?
One of my teammates.
Who's the most lit? Like, who
Most lit teammate. Talking about AAU or schoolball?
Either.
Either. Ooh, that's kind of hard. My most lit teammate will either be Teray, who are the center, and I am Teray _ something like that, or it'll be my boy from Lincoln, Antoine, which is official one, Antoine. I've been knowing him forever. We played at Kaufman, came down to Lincoln, played at Lincoln. We pretty close. That's like a brother from another mother. We know how to have fun. We know how to kick it. We're not in the streets. We know what to do and what not to do, and we always holding each other accountable.
Pre-game ritual. Do you have any?
Oh, yes, sir. My pre-game ritual is to listen to love music before I play.
Love music.
It slow the tempo down. I'm trying to tell you, just get your Euro step going. Just something about it just slows me down, get me in the rhythm. You can always catch me at a free throw line, humming a song or something. Just gotta feel comfortable.
So you humming Maxwell, or you humming
Cameo, Marvin Gaye.
At the free throw line, man?
At the free, I'm telling you, I feel no pressure. Talking about who else?
Trey Songz.
Sideshow, everybody. I'm talking about old school. It ain't even nobody in school. It's talking about Luther Vandross. I'm kind of old head.
You shooting jumpers, listening to Luther Vandross in your brain.
Any gym session with me, I got my speaker on the floor and we head on with it.
You're a bad man.
Yes,
You're
sir.
a bad man. Last question. Why are you considered one of the best talents in the city?
I believe it just came with being humble. I always waited my turn. I respected everybody's game. I never talked down on anybody's game. But I do feel like I had the chip on the shoulder where like, okay, I'm just another inner city kid and I had to face that stereotype. I'm small. I'm not like the tallest or the biggest in the group, but that just always fueled my fire. I've just believed that the reason why I'm one of the better talents in the city is because it's just something that's just straight on, to no expression about what to do at the right time, what to do at the right moment. I never brag about my athleticism. I always congratulate the man to my left or to my right, but I also make it at the same time that they never catch up with me, or that my work ethic is 10 times harder than theirs. With being such like a blessed athlete, I always credit God for that. I never try and make anybody feel down or tell somebody that they can't do this or can't do that, because there's plenty of people who told me I need to be more athletic to get this or get that offer, or to make it here I gotta do this. But to be honest, all I do is just make sure that I do it my way, like with the trainer, without a trainer. You can catch me at home. It can be 12 a.m. I just hop on the floor, do a few sit-ups, do a few push-ups, drink a protein shake. I just feel like I always got to be that one step ahead. Regardless, after a workout, it can be 2 hours, 3 hours, I'll still get on the treadmill for however many minutes. I just always text my mother right after a drill, right after a session. I love you. I'm making you proud, and I hope I'm doing the right things. I text my loved ones, tell them that I'm doing it for you. Nothing can stop it. I just believe that this is really my love, and I know the education comes first. But I mean, without basketball, I know what else it would be. Shout out 1010 Sports. Definitely down to earth. We taking off with it this season. Tune in 2018-2019 season. We here.